Ray. Welcome back to Ray's Research Corner. I am co-director of the Center for Play Therapy at the University of North Texas, and we are continuing our series on dissertations and dissertation research and all the things that go with it to hopefully give ideas about how you prepare for one, what kind is being done out there, all the current stuff going on in research. So we're excited to be here, and I'm here with Elizabeth Aguilar.
Hi. I'm excited
Welcome.
to be here with you.
We're happy you're here. Can you tell us about your dissertation, what you're doing?
Yes, so I'm going to look at the cultural humility and cultural comfort of play therapists based on parents' perceptions and wanting to see if that strengthens the therapeutic relationship between the parent and the therapist, and then also between the therapist and the child.
Okay, so a lot of different constructs there.
Yes.
Can you tell us what cultural humility is and what cultural comfort?
Yes, cultural humility is an openness to another individual, to cultural aspects of another individual, and really engaging in self-awareness and other awareness to be open to the other individual. And then cultural comfort is how the ease to which an individual is in having conversation about cultural aspects of another individual, whether it be feeling comfortable in it or having maybe some discomfort in having these conversations.
So you're looking at, you think it would be good to have both. You need a high level of both those things.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm curious. I think other people would be curious. Why do this? What's important about what you're doing?
Yeah, so for me, as we see that there's a lot of diversity within the U.S. and it continues to diversify, I think it's really important for us to figure out ways that we can make our practice culturally inclusive. And I think one of those ways is by looking at our cultural humility and cultural comfort so that we can make sure that our practices are more culturally inclusive with the different individuals that we work with.
So you really are trying to make sure that play therapists are better at being culturally inclusive.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about your methods that you're using?
Yeah. So in order to understand cultural humility and cultural comfort, I have specific scales, instruments that I'm going to use for each. I'm going to have the parents who have children who are actively in play therapy complete those to see what their perceptions of their play therapist is, and then also to understand the therapeutic relationship, going to use two other assessments for those ones as well. So parents will fill out a set of instruments, and then the play therapist will also fill out a set of instruments as well.
So you're getting from both sides.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. And then what kind of analyses are you going to be using?
I'm going to be doing a multiple regression.
Okay. And how does that work?
So because I'm wanting to learn about whether cultural humility and cultural comfort strengthens the relationship, it's really multiple regression looks at to see if that is how the two factors that I'm looking at will predict the therapeutic relationship.
To see if it's stronger.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. And then what have you had to do to prepare to be able to do this kind of regression analysis?
So in addition to taking the courses that our doc program has, I've also taken a multiple regression course specifically to learn more about how to do that analysis. Also did my own research in trying to figure out how to select instruments. That was really important, trying to figure out which instruments I should be using to make sure that I get the most accurate understanding of what I'm wanting to look at, as well as consulting with my committee and my co-majors to make sure that I'm going on the right path.
Yeah, so a lot of coursework that went into it,
Yes.
and plus a lot of outside kind of you seeking out what you needed to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. What do you expect or has been the biggest obstacle so far?
The hardest thing, because I'm looking at clients' perceptions, specifically parents, is been collecting data, because I've had to actively work with clients who are receiving sessions and then coordinating how I can get them to complete the assessment. So that's been the hardest part, is just finding the participants needed for the study. I'm working also along different practices, so trying to coordinate with them as far as when I am able to go out, and then just a lot of coordination, and also trying to figure out like cancellations and all of that, and just being consistent and trying to collect all the data.
So to do your analysis, like how many people do you need to be involved?
I need 68, and that's 68 pairs. Yes.
So 68 clients, 68 therapists.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're going out to multiple places trying to get clients to be involved in the study.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like a lot of work on your part to make that happen.
It's been a lot of trying to coordinate, but also trying to get some help as well. So not it's not just me going out to these sites, also having some other people help in supporting that as well.
Oh, so you've put together a team of people who are helping do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably have the same kind of goal that you have, or hoping for cultural inclusion and more focus on that in play therapy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right. So what do you hope your research is going to contribute to the field of play therapy?
I hope it just continues to add to cultural inclusivity and our cultural understanding of working with individuals. I think it's really important, not only that we look at the different skills and techniques that we're doing, but also look that play therapists are looking within themselves and how are they creating a inclusive environment or inclusive way of being with their clients. So really wanting to help work on the cultural practice as far as cultural inclusive practice and research, and just continuing ways to help strengthen that for play therapists.
Really make a difference of how do we make this work? How do we have more focus on cultural inclusivity? What does that mean in practice?
Yes.
Yeah. That's very exciting.
Yeah.
You excited?
Yes, I am excited to see what I find from it.
Yeah, we get to find out all this new information about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So will you come back and tell us what you find?
Yes.
Or what you found?
Yeah.
All right. So we'll come back summer. Is that summer?
Yes, that's
okay.
the hope.
Okay. Oh, yes, it's going to happen.
Okay.
For sure. That's the other thing. We need to be positive, right?
Yes,
like
it's
this
going
can
to
happen for sure. All right. Thank you, Ellie.